Today we are going to see OSUNIX lab session 17. In today's session we are going to study about Unix filters. So these Unix filters are going to format your output, or you can say it is going to restructure your output. If you want to search only a particular data from a file or from the given input, then you can do this using Unix filters using regular expressions. So Unix filters command will help you to search for a particular pattern from a given input or from a file. So that pattern can be anything like numbers, a character, or a string, word, and so on. So when a program performs operations on input and writes the result to the standard output, it is called a filter. So one of the most common uses of filter is to restructure output. And that filter we are going to see, that is grep command. So grep command is one of the powerful command of the Unix Linux, because this is very famous, because using this command you can search, filter a lot of pattern, and there are also various options with this command. So we'll see this. So the full form of grep command is global regular expression print. So grep command is a filter that is used to search for lines or string or of characters matching a specified pattern, and it is going to print the matching lines on the standard output. So this grep command is one filter. It is going to search for the patterns. That patterns can be anything, character, string, words from the given input or a file, and it is going to print the matching lines on the screen. The text search pattern is called a regular expression. So what is a regular expression? The text search pattern. That pattern is called a regular expression. The grep command is generally used with pipe. So this can be also used with the pipe command. So the syntax for grep command, syntax 1 is, so use the keyword grep and your pattern, searching pattern, and the input, that is file name or any particular input. So this is the example, grep command, and this is the pattern which you want to search, and this is the file name. So you want to search the number 9 from this file name. So it is going to show wherever there is a number 9 in that file, it is going to display all those lines on the screen. Syntax 2. So you can also use the grep command with the pipe command here, you can see. So what are the command you are using here? That will be a input for this command. So it will take the input from this command and it will search it, and the search pattern here. Example, see, this is the command and this is the file name. So this input will be given to the grep command, and this is the search pattern 9. So it is going to search the 9 in this file. So whichever the lines matches with the number 9, it will display all those on the screen. You can see this example. This is marks.txt file. So these all contents are there in the file, and we are using here the pattern marks.txt cat command we are used. This is the pipe command, and then grep keyword, and this is the pattern. So it is going to display only those lines where there is a number 9. So only those lines from the data it will display. You can see here, you can check out here. So it is displaying only those lines which have the number 9. Remaining all it is not displaying. Same output it will give with this pattern also if you use this syntax grep command 9 and you are searching in the file marks.txt. So same pattern it will display. Wherever there is a number 9, it will display on the screen. Remaining lines it will not display. So it is searching a particular pattern, that is 9 from a particular file. So to print any line from a file that contains a specific pattern of files. Okay. So now another example, this is a keyword grep command, this is the pattern, and this is the file name. So it will display only this phonics file names, that is phonics lines from the file sample2.txt or anything. We are given here only sample2, so it is a file. You can see in the output. So it is displaying those lines only where there is a phonics. Another, you can also use the multiple files with the pattern. See, same example we have used on multiple files. This is the pattern. This is file 1, file 2 and file 3. So it is going to print only the pattern whichever matches from this file 1, file 2 and file 3. You can see the output here. We are given here the grep keyword. This is the pattern and these are the 3 files. So from this file, wherever there is a phonics keyword, it is going to display on the screen. You can see here it is also displaying the file name. So in whichever file name that phonics pattern is available, it is showing you. This phonics is available in the file sample and this pattern is available in the file sample2 and this pattern is available in sample3 file. So it is going to display the pattern with each file name. So when you combine multiple files, it is going to display the pattern in whichever file it is available. Grep command supports various options. That is, -i performs a case insensitive search. Now suppose if you want to search some particular pattern, it can be in a capital letters or small letters. So if you want to search any particular keyword, whether it is available in capital or small letters, you can use option -i with that pattern. Then it will display all the pattern whichever matches small letters or capital letters. -n, it displays the lines containing the pattern along with the line numbers. So if you want to also display the line numbers with the pattern, so whichever pattern it is matching, along with that it will also display the line numbers. You can also use the option -v, display the lines not containing the specified pattern. Now suppose from a given file you don't want some text to be displayed or some pattern to be displayed, then you can go for this -v option. Means if you don't want to display the file names which start with the file names with A, then it is not going to display those lines or pattern. -c displays the count of the matching pattern. Now suppose if you want to count how many lines are matched with the pattern, if you want to count it, then use -c. -e specifies various expression pattern, can use multiple times. So use -e when you want to use multiple patterns in a single statement. If you want to use multiple patterns, pattern 1, pattern 2, pattern 3 in a single statement, so all these patterns will be searched from a specific files, and whichever lines it matches with these various patterns, it will display on the screen. -o print only the matched patterns, matched parts of a matching line. So it is going to print only the matched parts of a matching line. So you can see here example. Okay, we have used here grep keyword and we have used the option -v, and this is the pattern and this is the file name. So this displays all lines containing red, whether in uppercase or lowercase. And in another option we have used here -v, this is the pattern and this is the file name. So this displays lines which don't contain our word 9. See this example. This is the file name and these are the contents in that, and we have used here the grep -i option. This is the pattern and this is the file name. So you can see the pattern whether it is in a small letters or capital letters, it is displaying on the screen. So whichever line it is matching, whether it is a capital or small letters with the pattern, it is going to display on the screen. And in the next example you can see we have used -v, means it is going to ignore the pattern 9. So it is going to display only those lines which does not contain the number 9. You can see in this pattern you don't have here the number 9. So it is displaying only those patterns which don't have that pattern. Other examples, you can use grep command with -c and the pattern and the file name. See example -c, this is the pattern go and we are searching that in the file name. So how many times this pattern has matched in that file name, it is going to count just the lines. It is not going to display, it is just going to count it. And when you don't want to find out many lines that does not match the pattern. So if you don't want to find out how many lines does not match with that pattern, then now suppose this is a pattern and you use the option -v and -c. So from the file, demo file, if you don't want how many lines do not match with this keyword, means this pattern, it is going to count those and it is going to display on the screen. So how many lines does not matches. Now this line will print in a single statement. You can use multiple patterns. See, using the -e, this is one pattern, this is second pattern, and this is third pattern, and this is file name. So from a single file, you are searching various pattern, and whichever line it matches, it is going to display on the screen, the standard output. So grep command can be used with the special characters or regular expressions, like there are anchor characters. So you can use the grep command with anchor characters like exponential. Okay, we use this exponential search at the beginning of the line. If you want to search something at the beginning of the line, that input can be anything. It can be a file or a particular word or character. And dollar, whenever you want to search at the end of the input or at the end of the line or at the end of the file, whichever the input is supplied. And dot indicates it searches any character from the given input. While character, dot is also called a while character, is used to match any character. Then escape character you can use the grep command with the escape characters, that is the slashes. So even the slashes are used to match the patterns. In this way, these are used to match with the pattern. So we'll match the lines that contain the string dollar. So character range, you can also use the square brackets for the range. So whenever you want to search from a particular range, a particular pattern, then you go for these square brackets. So grep keyword, and then we have used here anchor character and the pattern here and the file name. So it displays only the words that have the string take at the beginning. So as I told you, this is used at the beginning. So whichever lines, whichever word starts with the take, it is going to display on the screen. See, like this is the word technology and it is beginning with take. So such words it will display on the screen, whichever is beginning with take. Another example, grep command, and this is the range. See, we have used here square brackets for the range. So from the beginning displays all the lines starting with vowel letters. So these are vowel letters, so it will display all the lines whichever are starting with A, E, I, O, U from that particular file. So this is the grep command, and then we use the letter X, and at the end we use anchor character dollar and the file name. So as I told you, anchor character dollar is used to search at the end. So it searches the words that ends with the particular letter X. So it is going to display only those words which ends with X letter, So whichever pattern you are including here, it will display according to that. You can see in this pattern we have used the tag. It has displayed the output according to that. So in this pattern we have used here only X character. So it is displaying the output according to that. You can use here multiple characters. Okay. Another example, grep command, and this is the Unix word and start. So we are not given here any particular file name, we are not given here. So it displays all file names wherever Unix string is available. Wherever Unix string is available. So in whichever file from a particular directory, now suppose you are in a particular directory. So in that directory, whichever files are available, and in those files, wherever there is a Unix word, so those all information, those all lines with the file names, it will display. So search for any word that has n in the file. Now suppose if you want to display any words that in that word there must be n character in that. So the command which you use is grep command, and the dollar we use here, see dollar searches for any character, and in front of dollar we have specified which character we want to search, and this is the file name. So it is going to search from a particular file the names wherever there is a n. You can see this is a word, and you can see these are different words wherever there is a n. So it will display only those words wherever there is a n in that word. Other examples, grep command, and this is the beginning of the line, and in between it can be any character, and this is the end. So it will display the lines or the words where the starting is C letter, and in between it can be any vowels, and the ending must be yes. So it will display only those words whichever matches. Another way is you can also use grep command, and this is the range, and this is the ending. So displays all lines ending with vowels. Now suppose another example, they have told you, now suppose there is a directory, and that directory has all music files in a different formats. Now you want to find only MP3 files from that directory, and that also from the artist Raj. So you want to display only MP3 files with the artist name Raj. But you don't want any of the remix tracks to be displayed. You don't want any of the remix tracks to be displayed. So you can use the find command with the grep commands to find out these all things. So we use at the beginning find. You can use the find keyword, or also you can go for the grep command. We used here dot, that means any directory name. So it is going to take the directory name and the extension, the file which ends with .mp3, the file which ends with .mp3, it is going to find out from that particular directory. It is going to find out from that a particular directory, whichever you have named here. And then you are going to, this input will be given to the another command, that is grep -i we are used, and the Raj. So it is going to display only those files which starts with the means which has the artist Raj, and it can be in a capital letters or small letters. So it is going to display only those files with the artist Raj, and then this input will be given to this another command grep -vi and remix. So we have already seen -v we used for not matching. So whichever the lines are not matching with remix, it is going to display those lines, and -i we used for capital letters or small letters. So whichever it does not matches with the remix, it is going to display those lines. As they have told you, you don't want any of the remix file, as they don't want any of the remix file. So whichever it is not matching with the remix, that lines will be displayed here. So this is how you can combine the multiple commands, and you can search for any particular pattern, whichever pattern you want from the particular input of the file. Sort command. Sort command we use to sort the data. So whatever the input is given for that, whether any particular input or the file name, from that it is going to sort your data alphabetically. As we have seen in the C programming and Java programming, to sort any of the elements, whether it is a character or the numbers, we write a lengthy code. So in a Unix Linux, we find out the sort powerful command, where a single command is enough to sort a particular file or the input, given input. So there are some rules you need to know with this sort command. Lines starting with a number will appear before lines starting with a letter. Lines starting with a lowercase letter will appear before lines starting with the same letter in uppercase. The rules for sorting can be changed according to the options you provide to the sort command. So sort command can be used with various options also. So the syntax you use with sort command and the option and the file name. So example, you can see this is the cat file, that is file name, file. This is the data which is available in that file, and when you sort it using the sort command, you can see it has sorted alphabetically. So the word with alphabet A is at the beginning and the word with U is added at the end. So it will sort alphabetically. To sort a file numerically, you can also sort the file numerically, but we are going to use the option -n to sort it numerically. See, it is also going to sort in ascending order. If you want to sort in a reverse order, you can use with the -r here, hyphen minus hyphen -nr. So it is going to sort in a reverse order, in a descending order. So sort removes the duplicates using the -u. So if you don't want the duplicate data to be displayed on the screen, just use the -u here with the file name. So whichever the duplicate data is there, it is removed. See, the Linux record got removed. -u option removes all duplicate records in the file. So sort can sort multiple files as well. See, you can also apply the sort command on multiple files. Now in this file 1 and file 2 we have numerical data. So we are used here -n to sort the numerical data, and it will combine and it will display on the screen. So it is going to combine, it is going to merge both the files, and it is going to sort and it is going to display on the screen. Sort, merge and remove duplicate files. So after merging it, the duplicates data will get sorted. So if you don't want to see that duplicate data, then use u there. Use -nu there option. Sort files. Now suppose if the words are separated with commas here, then it will sort from the first file. It is going to include your first field by default, and it will get sorted. So in today's session we have studied about grep command and sort command. In the next session we'll see some new command. Thank you.